Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Booked with Joobie. If you're new here, my name is Julie and I'm a Canadian girl who loves to yap about books. So if you're here for the vibes, if you're here for fun and just having a good time and enjoy reading, then this is the place for you. I do all sorts of videos. I do wrap-ups, TBRs, book recommendations, and today's video is going to be taking this and putting it into a new sleeker, taller bookshelf. So, and also we are going to unhaul some books. So we are going to tackle two things at the same time here. We're going to unhaul some books. We're going to make this look pretty and see where we go. So I thought I would take you guys with me, and I'm really excited to see how this turns out, and hopefully it turns out good. So with that being said, let's get to it. Okay, so the plan is basically I need to take all these books off. I'm going to probably put them on the bed. I need to go start sorting them. And then I also need to take these out and then put the new bookcase in. And I'm also going to utilize the cart. I don't know if you can see it here, but it's right over here. And we're going to kind of see what we can do with that and kind of go from there. And as always, when I do videos like this, I typically like to listen to an audiobook. I'm currently finishing up Yesteryear. So good. I know you guys have been hearing about it all over social media. It's like everywhere in the bookstores right now, and rightfully so. It's like a satire, drama, psychological thriller almost. It's fun. There's a lot of, it's cool. It's basically about this woman named Natalie who is known as like a trad wife, so traditional wife. She's like a famous Instagrammer, and she portrays this like perfect family on the farm that makes their own bread and sews and has chickens and all these things, and really portrays this life, but everything is not what it seems. And one morning she wakes up back in the 1800s, still at her house, still with her family, her husband and children, but something's off and she needs to figure out how to get out of there and get back to the future. So it's a really interesting book, and it has a lot of dynamics. It also goes between present and past, just explaining how she got to where she did. Very interesting book. Love it. So far, I'm going to rate it a 5-star. I think I got about 4 or 5 hours left, and genuinely so good. So we'll see how it wraps up and if it stays that 5-star. But we got to get started, so let's go. I low-key might keep this. I don't know, because I have another tall one, but it's not going to fit here well. And so I'm thinking I might get rid of, take it back, and maybe just keep this and see if this will work. The whole purpose of this, by the way, is so that my bed can be pulled off the wall, so that the vent, it's hot in Canada, and I'm hot, and I need the vent to be open to me. So this might be enough room. I don't know. We'll see. Well, right now, I'm going to go ahead and put books on that I'm for sure keeping, and we'll kind of go from there. the books that I'm going to get rid of and then put the rest of them in here. So far this is working pretty well. I'm still not sure that's going to be enough room for the vent, but we will find out, because so far I really like, I definitely need this or a second one. I just don't know where to put it is the question. So we'll go from there, but let's go through the books that I want to get rid of that I don't need anymore. I know there's some on here that I can definitely get rid of. This one, Apples Never Fall by Leanne Moratti. It was fine. I think I rated it about a 3. It was basically this older lady and her husband. She goes missing, and then she has 4 adult children who like are trying to figure out what happened to her or where she went, and it was just okay. I'm not gonna read it again, so I think I could sell it. This one as well, The Secret Book of Flora Lee. I really enjoyed this. It's by Patty Callahan Henry, but I don't know, it was okay. If you guys watched some of my other videos, this was the first Catherine Center book I tried, Hello Stranger, and I did not like it. It felt like 5 books in one, and I'm going to try and read some more because I have more Catherine Center over here because I bought them from Book Outlet thinking I was going to like it. So I hope that it was just this one I didn't like, but I don't have high expectations. I also did not like this one by Rebecca Searle. Anyway, this was called Expiration Dates. I wanted to like this so bad. The concept was so cute. It was basically like this girl who every time she's about to date someone, she gets like a letter saying like the number of years or time that she will be with this person, and she ends up getting a note that has nothing on it, so she thinks it's going to be like her forever person, her soulmate. And I'm like, cute, how cute. Nothing to do with that. Like, that's what it was supposed to be about, and that's what it started out. It changed into like 3 different books. I don't know. This one I actually genuinely did like, Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. Anyway, this book was so cute and it was a pleasant surprise. I'm not going to read it again, so I don't need it. Housemaid is Watching by Freida McFadden. This is the 3rd book in the Housemaid series. You could skip it. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I think number 1, definitely read. Number 2, if you like, because you like number 1. Number 3, this was unnecessary. I don't think we need it anymore. Also have That's Not My Name by Megan Lally. Really enjoyed this. This is a YA thriller though, so keep that in mind when you're reading it. It is for young adults, and so it reads like that. So sometimes when you're going into books like this, but it's very fast paced. I think I read this in like a day. So if you're looking for something that's like a popcorn pick, something quick, but again, I'm not going to read that again. Also getting rid of Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. I actually really like her as an author. She also wrote, I'm struggling to remember the name of the book right now, but it's very cute. I'll have to remember it for you guys. She does like magical realism really well. I really enjoyed this, but again, not going to read it again, and it wasn't like my favorite. I think I rated it a 3, so it doesn't need to live as a trophy. Let's see what else we have on here that we can get rid of. This book for sure is trash. I hated this book. The River is Waiting by Wally Lamb. This book had an interesting concept again, and I don't even know what he was trying to do. This book had nothing to do with this guy who basically is trying to ask for forgiveness after he kills his son by accident, and because he's an alcoholic, and really nothing happens, nothing redeeming happens. I hated this. Like, I never read a Wally Lamb before, and I never will again. Sorry, that was a little harsh, just not my vibe. Also, a Freida McFadden book I did not like was The Teacher. This was just, you know what, I like in fantasy books, you know, it's like a 500-year age gap, and we're like, oh my gosh, for whatever reason that works. Real life, when this is like a teacher-student vibe, it's just gross. Not that the book was bad, because the book wasn't bad. The story was like pretty good and a good thriller, but ew. So I couldn't get past that, and it grossed me out. The Locked Door. This one was a good one. I remember it a little bit. Her father was basically a serial killer, and she's had to live with that knowledge the rest of her life. Was a good one. Fast paced again. I just not going to read it again. This one was a cute one. The Good Sister by Sally Hemsworth. It is about twins. One of them is more neurotypical, than the other, and it's a little thriller, interesting little vibe. Definitely check her out. Sally Hempworth is got good writing, especially if you're looking for like a thriller, psychological thriller, that type of thing. I picked this one up at Goodwill, Old Country by Matt Query and Harrison. I actually should have just DNF'd this. This was so stupid. It was like this couple buys this house, and the couple next door comes over and tells them that they have these ghosts that they have to appease, and they have to do 4 things at one per season. If they don't, the ghosts will get them. It's stupid. It was not scary. It was really dumb. So it can go. I think we'll keep you for now. The Magnolia Parks, I do want to read more of them, so I think I'll keep you for now. The Wedding People, I really enjoyed this book. Actually, I'm going to keep this one because I feel like I have friends that might like to read this one, and I would loan this one out. I also like to keep some of my books just in case I have some friends that might be interested in reading them. You know, just like a fun thing. I have a couple Christmas books that I'm going to get rid of just because I tried this when I did DNF it, and I'm not a good DNFer, but I really did not enjoy this one. It was called Bright Lights Big Christmas by Mary Kay Andrews. I don't think I liked the writing, didn't vibe with it. These two were really cute though. In a Holidays, Christina Lauren. This one was like Groundhog Day but Christmas. Really cute. The Christmas Pick, Lucy Score. She's a little bit more spicy of a writer. She did the Knock 'em Out series, which that's pretty spicy and a fun romance series if you're looking for a good one. But I'm not going to read a Christmas book again. I'm going to read a new one. So we'll go on our merry way. Right, okay, I did read this one. This is my first Tessa Bailey. It was Wreck the Halls. Basically, you got Melody and Beat. I know, funny names. They both are child stars of famous rock stars group girls that got in a big fight, and they come together and fall in love and are trying to get their parents to do one last concert. So it was cute. Like the best book in the world. No, I haven't read this one yet, so this one's going on the back on the shelf. And let's see, what else do we have here? Atmosphere, Tailoring Reads. I'm going to keep you just because you're a great book and I would definitely loan you out. This one I haven't read yet. Stephanie Garber, The Ballad of Never After. She did the Caraval series that I read. This is the prequel to it. I only have the first one. I just picked it up because it came in used to my store. So that I work at that, so I picked it up just so I can have it. Girl, find the first book for that. So, see what else we got going here. Oh yeah, see, and like I'm finding books like I forgot that I even had. Okay, these ones I've had for a long time, and I need to give them a solid go, but I low-key like don't want to. So maybe I will. I had a subscriber suggest maybe doing a TBR jar, so maybe I'll make a TBR jar of books that like I need to try before I get rid of, and kind of force me to read it. So once a month I could do a TBR jar, like that'd be fun. This one. Let's see. So many things everywhere, guys. Okay. This is just a little nonfiction that I'm reading right now. I'm not reading it like exclusively. I'm just reading like a couple pages here and there because it's sort of short stories almost. This is How You Heal. You know, nonfiction is not as fun as fiction, but once in a while it's good to throw these in the mix, I think. So we gotta keep that. Let's see. Oh, Emily Henry we keep because she's just Emily Henry. You know, we're gonna keep that. Silver we're gonna keep. I'm gonna get rid of Broken Country by Claire Leslie Hall. I read this book back at the beginning of January, and if you are new here, I went through a divorce at that time. So because of that, I don't think I'm in my mind frame, and I did not like this book. So it might not have been the book. This book might be better than I thought. I just thought it was kind of boring, to be honest with you. But I think I gotta get rid of it. It's got bad juju. This book I'm keeping because, again, Taylor Jenkins reads. Carrie Soto is back. Anything she writes, I will be reading because it's so good. So I haven't read these ones yet. A bunch of books I haven't read yet, guys. So bad. I know. We'll keep all of these. Got to put them on these shelves somehow, though. And let's see. I haven't read that one. Okay, and then this goes with these two. I did read this one, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson, a little YA mystery, really fun, really fun. So I definitely want to read the other two. They're very quick reads, and the character's really cute. I remember her name. Pip, right. She's got a cute little name. Like, so she solves the mystery of this girl in high school that went missing a year or two before, and she is trying to figure it out and like clear her boyfriend's name. So that was really cool. Now we'll give this a nice little clean. Haven't cleaned in a while. If you want to utilize this cart a lot better, I feel like it's not being used that well. It is like really shaky though. So I can't tell if it's really shaky because it's on. It's just gone through a lot, you know? Okay, so let me try and clean up this mess that I've just created. You know, the problem with trying to do projects is that you're like, yeah, I want to do it. And like right now, I'm like really like over it. So that's been fun, but it's okay. It'll be fine. I want to try and keep my current TBR at the top here. I think that would be fun. Just make things a little bit easier to grab at. And I do have a video out already of my July TBR. So if you'd like to see what I'm reading that month, I did put a whole video together. And this video will be coming out in July. So, and then I also have, these are the books that I read in June. And I would like to keep them up here too, only so that I can have easy access to them. And I also would like to keep what I'm currently reading on this cart as well. Like, if we can do that. And yeah, I think everything's looking really good. So let me go back to putting some of this away, and then we will go from there. Quite a few books here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 books I'm getting rid of. So that's great. What I do with my books is actually trade them in. My store does buy, sell, trade on books. So I trade them in there for store credit so I can get more books. It's a great system. But as always, guys, I'm so glad you stuck around this long. If you have, let me know what you're currently reading or any books I should be adding to my TBR. I'm clearly going to need another bookshelf at some point, or actually get rid of more, but that's a future Julie problem. We will get there. But as always, I love you all so much. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It goes such a long way. And I love you all so much. Bye.